we're just going to do the 3-area breathing, you know, the three abdominal breathing, but in 3 sections. So just to remind you, it's like we've got 3 portions. You've got here's your lungs coming down, then it's got 2, so here's your diaphragm, yeah. And the lungs, let me just stay with this sand, has got more sun on it. Okay, so that one you can see perhaps better. So we've got a lung that comes down on this side, and then we've got a lobe of the lung which goes down outside the diaphragm. So it actually carries on down. The top of the upper bit of your lungs is just above the diaphragm. So now the lung goes down into a lobe and then back up, and then you're back up to there again. Same on both sides, they go down. So the lower part is here, which is, you know, tummy button sort of height, really. So this is the lower part of your lungs. Here is the middle part of your lungs, and here, find the breastbone, get in the middle of your breastbone, between the 2 halves here, right in the middle. This is your upper portion. Now, most people, as I said last week, tend to breathe into the upper portion only. I mean, having taught this for an awful lot over many, many, many years, since roughly speaking 1980 or something, I've noticed that people don't breathe well generally. Most people only breathe from here upwards. A lot only breathe from there upwards, and they're breathing 30 breaths a minute. These people are breathing maybe, 10, 15 breaths a minute. And if you can breathe down to here, you'll breathe far, far less, maybe 1.5, 2, 3 breaths a minute. So our aim is to expand our breathing potential and to use the full capacity of our lungs. If we're looking at fascia, in this, so fascia passes all the way through your body. It's in every part of your lungs. It's all over you. Briefly, it's you open up a chicken, and it's that white fibrous material which passes not only between the muscles and divides them, but it also passes through muscles. It passes around bone. It passes, through the round blood vessels, and so on and so forth. It's everywhere, and there's tons of it. So what happens with fascia is that think of a fishing net. You find a bit of fishing net on the beach, yeah? Okay, now fishing net should be very pliable, like a sort of, I don't know, some sort of string bag or something that, they used to have. So when you pull on the fishing net, if it's really tight, it's got too much salt in it, it's stuck, it's jammed. But if you get a brand new bit of fishing net, and just, stuff you wrap in, you use in your garden, the sort of fencing stuff for wrapping around plants or whatever it is, or for stuff to grow up. It's really stretchy, isn't it? You can move it in all directions. But you get your bit of fishing net off the beach, and it's encrusted with salt. You can hardly move it. It's really hard. It's really stiff. Okay. That happens to us. That happens to our fascia in the body. It's like it gets encrusted. And the reason for the stretching exercises we're doing is because it's about undoing the salt in the fascia, if you like, which isn't salt, but anyway. So it's like trying to get more pliability, more flexibility, more elongatability into the fascia itself. So we have the same with the lungs. We have a habit generally of breathing, especially when we're stressed, of breathing here upwards, and we need to actually activate the full potential. Right, so we've got 3, we've got 2, we've got 1. Breathe in through your nose into 3. And breathe out. Okay, you're going to breathe in through your nose into 3, ready, go. Into 2, into 1. And then just breathe out 3, 2, 1 as well. We did this last time. It's better to breathe 3, 2, 1, out 3, 2, 1 than breathe in 3, 2, 1 and out 1, 2, 3. Breathe into the bottom and release the bottom first in your own time. Yeah, and just keep doing it. Okay, so watch what happens with your back as well. Don't just think breathing is in the chest. It's not. Breathing is in the sides of your body and in your back as well. So last time we looked at the idea of around the waist to the kidneys, but we're not going to particularly focus on that today. but you can watch what happens to your back. So you breathe in 3, 2. Okay, on 2, what's happening on your rib cage? What's happening on your back? 1, what's happening in the spine? What's happening in the rib cage? What happened at the back? What's happening to your collarbone on 1? Yeah, and just keep doing it. So you keep doing this breathing all the time and you're observing what's going on in your body. At first, it may feel tight. It feels like, oh, it's really hot. That's the salt in the fishing net. So basically, you haven't got flexibility in there as much as perhaps you should have. So you just keep practicing and you don't force it too hard. It will naturally come. Like if you got your fishing net and you did this and stretched it, or after a while, it would start to get pliability and it would start to move. It's the same idea. There's no difference. Now then, as you breathe out, watch what happens to the back. So 3, we know, 3, we're activating the kidney area as well. This just goes round and you feel your kidneys expand. 2, you feel up here expanding more, the back of your lungs, the rib cage. Possibly here a little bit of your liver being affected on your right hand side, maybe the spleen and pancreas a little bit on the left side of your body. Yeah. And then higher up, and possibly a bit the heart as well, and higher up definitely the heart as well. Although, basically the heart is pretty much in the middle between these two sections, so arguable. So watch the expansion on the in-breath, particularly on 2 and 1, and watch the contraction. Again, breathe out here, first 3, then 2, then 1. Watch the contraction in 2 and the contraction in 1. Be really careful not to do this, even slightly. Watch me, I'm going to super exaggerate it. So I go 3, 2, 1. No good. I've drawn my shoulders up. I've actually tensed my neck. Everything's just lifted. So there's no shoulder lift at all. And you watch that contraction on the out breath, and you do not hurry to breathe in again. You observe the contraction of particularly 2 and 1 on the out breath. You allow everything to settle, and you allow it to settle some more, and you allow it to settle some more. You're not holding your breath here. You're still possibly breathing out very, very slightly, but actually it's a relaxation almost more than an out breath. It's almost like the cells in your body are going, okay, I've got a little bit of carbon dioxide left. I'm going to get rid of it. You'll never get rid of all of it and you don't want to, but there we go. And then you breathe in, abdomen, chest, upper, and then you breathe out, abdomen, out it goes, middle, out it goes, upper, out it goes, and then you observe. You just observe what's happening here and here and here. And just go internally, go inside yourself and just feel. It's like your fishing net, having been extremely stretched, is now just going back to where it should normally live. Yeah, the shape it should normally be. It's like an elastic net stretched up in all directions, and then everything compresses. 3, 2, 1. It doesn't compress, it just releases, and everything's coming back, and the net's just going back to its normal place where it should naturally live. And you'll find the amount of oxygen you can breathe in will massively, massively increase, and your stress levels will massively reduce. That's the time to do it, by the way, when you're really stressed. Don't do reverse breathing. Don't do those other breathings. Do this breathing when you are very, very stressed.